All right, what up? What up? What up? What's popping? What's going on? What's going on? We are live. We are live right now. What's good? Let me double check my shit. What's popping? What's going on? All right. Everything is cool. Everything is looking good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me double check my shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. Everything is cool. Everything is hold on. Looking good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Is that me or am I hearing some? Let me double check my shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. Everything is cool. Everything is oh, I got looking good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Eight open. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I was like, why am I hearing this shit going crazy like that? I had it open on like fucking 3 windows and shit. Trying to check this shit. But anyway. So what's good, people? What's good? What is going on? So today we're going to be talking about behaviors that make men look weak and unattractive. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in chat. April MC in the building. Shout out to you. Keith Burton. Shout out to Bum Across the Street. Hilarious. Unique 79. True Savage. Daniel King. DM. What up, Elroy Jetson? What's poppin'? Shout out to Highway Pro in the building. Joe K, what's going on? Let me put the banner up with the number so we can have it just sitting there. And shout out to April for holding it down with the links. Shout out to Unique 79 holding it down with the links. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all. So before we get into all of that, check this out. These are the Submissive Women Are Sexy hoodies, okay? You guys can get the hoodies, people. This is the hoodies. Look, it's not a t-shirt, it's the hoodies. These shits are fire. You understand what I'm saying? It's getting cold outside. It's actually warm in here. It's tell you the truth. Shit, it's fucking, I'm like, this might have been a bad idea wearing this goddamn hoodie in this warm-ass fucking room. I might have to turn on the goddamn air conditioner or some shit in a second. But yeah, I wanted to show you how the hoodies, man. The hoodies are on point. On point. You understand? Shout out to the Style Pilot. You say you uploading the Game Kings review right now. That's what's up. Appreciate you, fam. You feel me? Just Louis said, Locari losing weight, low key. Facts. You know, it's funny because I know y'all remember. Some of y'all remember when I was going through my hyperthyroidism shit. You know, and I was getting super skinny. So I've been, getting fit and, out here losing weight or whatever. But I'm like, I'll be nervous losing weight. That's the funny part. Like a lot of people be happy when they lose weight. I'll be nervous as shit. I'll be like, man, I don't want to look too damn skinny. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to do what you got to do anyway. But yeah, you guys can get the new hoodies. Go to the link below. Or go to teespring.com/store/badboygear or bad-boy. That's gear. That's the link at the bottom. But I'm going to talk about today, some behaviors that make men look weak and unattractive. Because what happens is sometimes guys will do shit and not realize the stuff that they're doing is causing women not to like them. See, a lot of guys, they just be worried about the fucking the looks. They're like, oh, it's all about looks. So, that's what black pill dudes say. It's all about looks. And, these dating coaches, they're talking shit because it's all about looks and yada, yada, yada. All that nonsense, right? Understand that your behaviors are a big part of what is going to make shit not work out for you. 718, what's popping in the phone calls? I'm going to get you in a second. Let me kick some of this game real quick and I'm going to get to the calls. And make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys donate, and get all that shit cracking. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, so the thing is this. There's a lot of behaviors that you display that is going to make a woman say, I'm not trying to fuck with that guy. She may actually even think you're physically attractive. She may even say you're cute, you're handsome, but she ain't going to fuck with you. Because even though she sees you as cute and handsome, she is like, this dude is goofy. He's lame. I'm not really feeling him. And this is what most guys don't understand. And a lot of that has to do with your behavior. You understand? Your behavior is going to make it to where women are not going to want to fuck with you. You understand? What up, Gregory in the chat? What's popping? French in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? So, I got a list of things here. I wrote some of this down because I don't want to forget any of this stuff, and I don't want to put too much because I ought to be here all day listing shit that dudes do. But I wanted to take some things that guys are doing that they may not know that they're doing. And you could literally stop this shit today. Stop this behavior today or these behaviors. And you're going to see an increase in you fucking with women. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna see an increase in you fucking with these chicks. These chicks don't want to fuck with you. It's I see this happen every day where guys are losing out on situations because they don't know how to act. Right? Now, one of the first things I want to talk about is this. As far as the behavior that's going to make you look weak and unattractive. Right? And I see a lot of guys do this on YouTube. I see a lot of guys do this on, shout out to my dude, Desan, for the $25 donation. Appreciate you, fam. I see a lot of dudes do this on YouTube. A lot of dudes do this on Facebook, Instagram, basically social media a lot. I see a lot of guys do this. I see a lot of guys do this just in person, in real life. You understand? And the thing that a lot of guys do is complaining. If you are a complaining ass nigga, you are going to be unattractive to women. And especially if you're complaining about women. It's funny. This is the funny part. Let me tell you guys a funny story. So I had somebody that hit me up just randomly, and it was like, "Yo, Miss Locario, I'm kind of confused as to why these girls, I be hitting them up on Facebook, and they don't want to respond to my messages, right?" And so he's like, what is it? Do you think I'm doing something wrong? Like, is it a certain technique I got to do or whatever, right? So I said, okay, let me go check this guy's Facebook feed. This dude had posts and fucking shit he was writing, talking about, yo, fuck these bitches. Women suck. Women are stupid. Why women act this way all the time and fuck these hoes. Like his feed was filled with all that shit. So he's complaining about women and he's wondering why when he messages these girls on Facebook, they ain't trying to fuck with him because all they do is go to his feed and they're like, this motherfucker's stupid. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I said, my dude, erase all that shit. What are you doing? This is what I'm talking about. So he's complaining about women, and especially on social media, where everybody can see, and he's trying to holler at chicks. You understand? So he doesn't even realize that him saying all that goofy shit or posting a bunch of shit. Because I see a lot of dudes on my Facebook feed, black women this and black women that, and women this and women that, and just complaining. And they trying to holler at chicks online, or they trying to holler at chicks on Instagram, Tinder, and all this other stuff. And then wonder why the chicks ain't trying to fuck with them. Because they looking at your feed, bro. Chicks are always gonna look at your fucking feed. You understand what I'm saying? This is what guys don't get. So not only dudes complaining, but they're complaining online for every girl to see, and then they wonder why they're not getting any pussy. Check your Instagrams, check your fucking Facebook posts. What are your Facebook posts and your Instagram posts saying? You understand what I'm saying? What are they saying? Hold on, Patrick. Are you like serious right now, Patrick? Are you serious right now, Patrick? In the chat? Are you serious right now, Patrick? You coming into the chat? Well, I'm gonna have to time you out for a second. Patrick. You playing games. Anyway, but yeah, you have a lot of dudes who be on that MGTOW shit, video after video, post after post, complaining about chicks, and then wonder why when they try to holler at a chick and they see your shit online, they don't want to fuck with you. You understand? Stop complaining. All you black pill dudes. Oh, it's all about looks and women only want this and women only want... You understand? And you come across some chick that you like and you trying to make something happen with, and she see your fucking YouTube page or your Instagram page and your screen name is fucking Black Pill Warrior 756 or Incel Masturbator 267, and you wondering why chicks ain't trying to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you sitting there complaining and shit and doing all that goofy shit, that's not gonna help you out, right? It's not gonna help you out. Now, another behavior that is gonna make it to where, you know, you're gonna seem unattractive and seem weak is if you're a dude who cries all the time. You understand? If you're crying all the time in front of the chicks you dating, you understand what I'm saying? They're going to see you as weak. And that's super unattractive. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot be sitting there crying in front of chicks you dating. Now, this is the thing. You know, you're human, right? You're going to feel emotions. You're going to cry in certain situations, right? But that's designated for, let's say if you was with a girl for like 5 years, yeah, you're going to cry. If you was with a girl for a year, 2 years, there might be a point, at some point, something happened where you cried because of something on an emotional level. You understand what I'm saying? You might do that. I'm not going to say, you know, you want to make it to where you're not really doing it too much. You feel what I'm saying? But you'll probably do it at some point. Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, bro?
Yo!
What up? What up?
About to start yelling right away.
You see, I got my fucking submissive women are sexy hoodie, nigga. But you know about that, bro. You don't know nothing about that because you in fucking Florida, nigga. You over there. Over there.
I bet you the next bitch will, though. You feel me?
So yeah, man. So we talking about you know, behaviors that make men look weak and unattractive. So the first thing I was talking about is dudes complaining about chicks, you know what I'm saying? And especially dudes be complaining online about chicks and wondering why they ain't getting no girls. Because the girls be seeing their Instagram feed and they fucking Facebook feed. And their whole Facebook feed is women suck and I hate women. And then they trying to holler at a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, so they be doing that shit. And then the second thing I got so far is crying. So I was saying that you guys got to watch the Game Kings, but we talk about that in the Game Kings. But the thing I was saying is this: you gotta hold them tears, bro. Go to the bathroom and cry. You understand what I'm saying? Cry in front of your boys. You understand what I'm saying? But if you don't cry in front of your girl, I say it like this: you got a 1 cry per year pass when you fucking with women. You understand what I'm saying?
Not even, but right, and it still depends on what happened too.
Exactly right. You know what I'm saying?
Like your fucking daughter or mother or somebody special must have died or
exactly. Right. Exactly. But you can't, because see, this is the thing you guys gotta understand. Women don't know how to deal with a man and his emotions. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like she malfunctions. She don't even know what the fuck to do. She's like, and then on top of that, it's like she can't look at you the same no more.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
She can't look at you the same no more.
You broke character.
Exactly right. So
character. So she's fucked up, and on top of that, emotions is her department.
Right. Exactly.
You fucking you coming into her department and she's all flabbergasted. She's like, what this nigga doing here? Like You over there. You're supposed to be at the register. You're supposed to be directing you the store manager.
Right.
You're supposed to be in my department. I'm over here folding clothes and shit. You feel me?
Right. Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't really cry in front of women though. You really can't.
Right.
You can't be too emotional neither. Like you can be what it is. You can be sad. You can be depressed, or you can be a certain way. But crying is like that's kind of like losing control over your emotions.
Right.
Losing control over your composure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucked up. You can't do that shit.
Right. Shout out to my dude Boss Mac. I was watching one of his shows. I gotta get Boss Mac on one of these lives and shit. So to get niggas to see what it is. But he was like, under no circumstances should you be crying. He said,
I saw that shit. Yeah.
He said if you chilling with your girl, and he said if the devil jumped out the fucking floor, you got to be ready to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be cool. Like, yo, what's up, nigga? Like, you got to be cool, bro. You got to be cool. It ain't. I mean, you know what it is too? It's a trust issue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a trust issue. Like I was saying on the live yesterday, I was like, yo, when bitches is with me, their mind is damn near on vacation because they know I got everything taken care of. Like they trust me with their life, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you want your bitch to be, because when she's with you, because that's when all the respect comes out. That's when you ask her to do something, or you tell her to do something and she just does it, because it's like, yo, I'm fucking with somebody that got me. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Exactly. That's the difference between like a lot of these dudes who like for example, like yesterday I matched with a chick and I said, yo, I said, you kind of cute. Let's have a good time. Text me to set something up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She on the dating app. I put my number and everything on the dating app. She put her number and said, text me. I unmatched right away. Right. Exactly. And I wasn't mad and nothing like that. But the point is, it's like she don't even know it, but she's testing me to see if I'm that type of dude that can be easily influenced by shit. Right. You understand? Even my emotions. That's why that guy, I'm jumping from story to story, but even that Chad that got shitted on because he got rejected and then he started calling these bitches all type of names and shit and got fired. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, you got to keep your shit together. Mm-hmm. You have to keep your shit together because, again, women can talk all the shit they want to talk. Men are the example. Right. We are first. We are the foundation. Mm-hmm. We are the catalyst for all women to fulfill their purpose. We the ones that impregnate them. Right. And so what we look like, not being emotionally stable. You know what I'm saying? What we look like, not being like, strong. I mean, if I say we the foundation, foundation got to be strong for the house to be built. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real shit. That's just common knowledge, real shit. Mm-hmm. All these. That's why I always try to like talk about how it's really not about blaming bitches for nothing. Right. It's really about finding the strengths that you have to have in order to direct these bitches. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like you have to like you literally got to train them. Right. You have to take a bitch to a female to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like literally, bro. Like it's no game. You got because I don't know, man. And that's why I think personally I like to be a little bit more of I like to spend more time with each woman that I fuck with. Because I feel like once I even say hello to a bitch, I've already invested too much because I'm so valuable. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like I like that pump and dump philosophy or this bitch after bitch after bitch. I'm like, I don't have the time to fucking be giving up my time and my energy to no random bitch. Exactly. Just like how I unmatched that bitch as soon as I told her to text me and then she told me to text her. Right. That's what I'm saying. When I actually meet bitches, it's few and far in between. But the bitches that I meet though, they are complying from the start, bro. Like I I cut through the fucking bullshit early.
Exactly. And that's what you got to do. This is what I be telling these guys. I'll be like, yo, you got to spend the least amount of time in the beginning. The beginning is just the sifting through. It's the fucking, you know what I'm saying? You just like kicking them to the curb quickly. You understand what I'm saying? Because listen, let me tell you guys something. If you're not getting rid of chicks consistently, you're not doing it right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not doing it right. You understand what I'm saying? All that means is you're spending a lot of time on a chick who ain't really about it. And then that's you wasting your time. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the thing. It's like when you're talking to new chicks, they should be coming in and out. So it's like every like 10 girls you talk to, maybe 1, 2 tops is on point. The other 8 gotta go.
Exactly. Exactly. And again, why you talking about the behaviors about niggas complaining about women?
Right.
Again, it's not about complaining about them. It's about realizing that it ain't nothing wrong with them. They women.
Right.
It ain't nothing wrong with y'all. But on the other hand, it ain't nothing wrong with me neither.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I say this shit a lot because I want niggas to realize where you have to be mentally when you think about yourself. Because a lot of times, because we get rejected or because the connection don't work or because whatever game you spit didn't really impress her or whatever, niggas love to think that it has something to do with them. It's like, nah.
Right.
It's like you said your piece, you claimed your stake, and she wasn't with it.
Right.
No problem. Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with you, but for damn sure it ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm gonna go this way and holler at another one. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's all it's really about. But you have to get to that place in your mind to know that it ain't about rejection. It ain't about none of that shit. It's just about how you carry yourself, period. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like most of the bitches I ever fuck with, bro, quality bitches who do what I say, who and not just do what I say because it's like they're afraid of me not being there. Like these bitches love what I bring. They love my personality. They love how I treat them. They love how they feel when they with me. You understand? So when I say, hey, I need you to do this, or when I say, hey, sit in this seat.
Right.
Yo, it's just, and again, it's not on no I'm forcing them to do this or I'm fucking I got my foot on their neck, but it's like they literally appreciate the reality fucking with my frame. Like in my frame, they appreciate the reality.
Right.
And they appreciate like the type of nigga I am. They appreciate the type of treatment they get. They appreciate everything. So when I say, yo, I need you to sit in this chair so I can see the door. Even if she's already sat down, she's, yeah, sure. Yeah, right here. Like immediately, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I like. I don't know about the rest of y'all niggas. Y'all probably like when bitches play games with y'all or try to front like they don't want to have sex with you or when you touch them, they pull back and all this dumb shit. I don't fuck with bitches like that, bro. I just don't.
Right.
I fuck with bitches that like me. I fuck with bitches that fuck with me, period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what I mean when I talk about quality and when I talk about this is your life. Like you should want the quality of all your interactions to be high, bro. All
facts.
Even the rejections. Because even when most of the time when I get rejected, it's never like nasty. It's usually like that apologetic shit. Because they realize the magnitude of nigga that they fucking with. So they be like, oh, well, I have a boyfriend and we're really serious and I'm sorry and blah blah blah. And I just be like, you would have a boyfriend because the type of women that I'm attracted to are those type of women who have the confidence of somebody that's already been chosen by a good man. When I say shit like that, they'd be like, oh my God. You see? Like that serious, bro. Like this is even my rejections are complimentary, bro.
Right.
But again, you only get to that point when you have a level of game where you think of yourself a certain way and you carry yourself a certain way.
Right.
Like a lot of niggas don't even understand how when they like one time, the last time not the last time, but like one of the times that I bagged the shorty, it was after a rejection.
Right.
But I said to her, I was like, because when she said it to me, she said, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm just not interested. And I said to her, you know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate how polite you are. That's a good thing. You have a nice day. And when I said that to her, she was smiling from ear to ear. That's the one that was in the supermarket that fucking basically followed me to my checkout line.
Right.
And then I bagged her up after that. But again, that's me carrying myself a certain way. That's me not letting her initial rejection fuck with my energy.
Mm-hmm.
But and see, these again, you talk about the title of the show. Your behavior, it starts in your mind. That's why I be telling y'all, cat. That's why when I be on it and I be telling niggas to shut the fuck up, it's not just to be disrespectful and stupid, but they're talking a lot of shit and they don't realize that the more they talk is the more they're exposing their actual state of mind.
Right.
It's like, oh, well, you know, I wasn't really sweating her like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, blah, blah. And it's like, bro,
like,
admit that you like the girl. You like the girl. You were attracted to the girl. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
She probably didn't feel the same way about you, or maybe her mind was on something else, so she wasn't really feeling the approach.
Right.
There was no worry. There's nothing to worry about.
That's it.
So you explained in a way only exposes to me that you had an issue with the rejection.
Mm-hmm.
You got a nigga like me, on the other hand, I complimented the bitch on her politeness.
Right.
And then I still was able to bag after the rejection.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's real shit.
These are the levels of your mindset, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
To answer Ross, you said, how do we see a lot of alpha male characters crying movies like Gone with the Wind, Streetcar Named? Bro, because it's a movie, my dude. There's a lot of movies that also show niggas simping like crazy.
Right.
Girl, you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit in movies that don't actually add up to real life. You feel what I'm saying? So understand that. But let's take a call real quick, 358, and then we're gonna get into some more of these behaviors. 358, who's this?
Hello, this is Eduardo from Lithuania. I donated to you on PayPal.
All right, cool. What's going on with you, man?
Yeah, so I have a question. Recently,
Did he donate?
You say he donated.
On a 3 dates. Excuse me?
Now go ahead, keep going.
Oh, okay. So I've been recently seeing this girl. We've been on 3 dates, and I was feeling her sexually. She was feeling me sexually, and I told her to let's go privately and have sex. And she said, "Oh, listen, I need to tell you something." And I was like, "Oh shit, okay, tell me, what do you want?" And she's like, "I really, really want to have sex with you, but the problem is that I'm afraid that you're gonna leave me after sex. I will be attached to you, and I know that you're seeing other girls, and you wouldn't just care." And she told me that at the same time, she's seeing this guy who basically on a second date wanted to have a relationship with her. And she said, "I don't want to have a relationship with him. I want to have a relationship with me." And I said, "Well, listen, I don't commit to women that fast. I want to see what she's made of, and later I want to go to relationships." And she said, okay, I understand, but I feel that we're never going to meet again because I'm afraid that I'm going to get attached to you. And this is not the first time that it's happening to me, that a girl says that she wants to have sex with me, but she's afraid that I'm basically going to break her heart. So my question would be, what to do in this kind of situations? Is there some kind of way to convince her that it's okay? I'm basically not going to leave her if she's a good girl. She's helping me with a lot of things and so on. So what are your suggestions?
Well, this is the thing. A lot of times when women say that type of shit, they're just throwing game out there because they're trying to sway you into their direction of sort of stringing you along to get you to do what they want you to do. When they're talking about, oh, I'm scared to have sex with you because I don't want you to leave me and blah, 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 and all this other shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the thing is that, they like you and shit, but the thing is, they're not sexually attracted enough to take the risk. You understand what I'm saying? And so therefore they start saying that stuff.
Their fear is...
Go ahead.
So their fear is bigger than their sexual attraction.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Exactly. Because if the sexual attraction was that heavy, then she'd be like, fuck it. And then she'll still hope that, y'all could make something happen later on, but she'll still want to do it. You see what I'm saying? But because she can back up from not doing it, and I talked about this in the other video the other day. If a woman can stop herself from having sex with you, You understand what I'm saying? That means the desire is not that high yet. You understand? It could probably get high later, but it's not that high at the moment. Because if it was that high at the moment, she'd be like, fuck it, let's do it. You see what I mean? And so with that situation, you can tell her, just be like, listen, look, we cool with each other, we have a good time, but I'm not trying to do nothing serious. So when you're ready to come have fun with me, you got my number. So you just leave the door open and then just have her hit you back up.
That's basically what I told you. She called me later and she said that we're gonna need to I'm afraid to see you again. And I said, okay, listen, if you're gonna change your mind, you have my number, call me and we'll make a deal. Until then, we're gonna see other people. That's what I told her. And she said, oh, okay, I got you. So now I understand the problem. And also, I have another question for you that is very similar to this topic. You're talking about behavior that makes men unattractive.
Right.
And what I noticed is that there are a lot of simps who chase women by buying them flowers, chocolates, and so on and so on. And that kind of simping is very unattractive. I agree. But what is interesting to me is that there are some women who become attracted to that shit, and they say later they brag to their girlfriend. They say, "Oh my God, he's so sweet. He buys me this, he buys me that," and she falls in love with that dude, and she marries. So why is that behavior is so unattractive? Why some women fall in love for that man in the future? Why is that?
Right. Well, that's the thing. The thing is that behavior is unattractive for sexual situation. See, this is what I be trying to explain to guys. You gotta understand something. There's different types of attraction. You understand? There's like 5 main ones. One is physical attraction, sexual attraction, attraction by behavior, attraction from resources, and attraction of friendship and attention. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is a woman can meet a guy, the guy will give her flowers, and she'll be like, oh my God, that's so amazing, that's so sweet, right? And she'll deal with that guy, right? But he's going to take her out maybe on 3 or 4 dates, right? And then before she even thinks about giving him some sex, she'll probably give him sex by the 4th date or something like that, right? And then because this guy's a simp, he's going to make her his girlfriend immediately. And so that woman, she'll deal with that guy because that guy will have her as a long-term situation, right? But that's not really the guy she's most likely sexually attracted to, because a woman, this is the thing. A woman can't be sexually attracted to a man who does that type of stuff from the jump. You understand what I'm saying? It's a contradiction. So what happens is that type of behavior displays that he is already putting this woman on a pedestal that he does not know. You understand what I'm saying? So just by him putting her on a pedestal without him knowing her, that automatically makes him unattractive. Now, the part that makes him attractive to her is her ego. Her ego likes the feeling of a guy thinking or looking at her as someone special, even though he just met her, the other day. You understand what I'm saying? So women will like that on an ego level, but the attraction, as far as sexual attraction is concerned, and the desire in that facet is not there. So she'll still get with that guy. They could even become boyfriend or girlfriend and get married. All that shit will happen. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens is that this is why you have a lot of marriage. Like you ever hear a lot of times where guys who are married, they'll be like, oh, I haven't had sex in like 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? Or, oh, she made me sleep on the couch. You feel what I'm saying? Like all of that bullshit. And that bullshit happens because the woman marries a guy who's a beta male. You understand what I'm saying? So that type of behavior, women, so you got to understand something. Women want alpha males, but they settle for beta males. This is why they call it settling down. They're settling down with the beta male. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the thing where they want the alpha male, but they'll settle for the beta males. Just like you might want, fucking filet mignon, but you're going to settle for a cheeseburger at McDonald's because you're hungry. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the same thing for women. Women are starving. They're starving. A lot of women are starving for attention, non-sexual attention. Shout out to Adela Roger Curry. They're starving for non-sexual attention. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning they're starving for attention that has everything to do with a man wanting to do stuff with her or caring about her outside of sex. So when she finds that guy who's usually the beta male, you understand what I'm saying? She latches onto him. And on top of that, a lot of times the beta male does not require anything of the woman. So the woman could, like, for example, a guy can meet a woman who ain't shit, right? A beta male will meet a woman who ain't shit. So she knows she ain't shit. But because she knows that the beta male doesn't require her to step her game up, she'll fuck with him because he's easier to deal with, which means she doesn't have to do anything to keep him interested. If she meets an alpha male or a guy who's about something, she knows that that guy is going to put her to work. He knows that that guy is going to require more from her than just sex. And so she may not feel up to it or feel like she can take on the task, which is why she won't really fuck with him in that capacity. You see what I'm saying? So you can't get fooled by like all attraction is not equal. So this is what I'm saying. Guys be getting fooled. They're like, oh, but this guy bought her flowers and he got her. Yeah, he got her because she's fucking with him because he's a simp. You understand? Simps get a lot of pussy. I don't know. Like, I hope y'all understand. Simps get a lot of pussy, meaning they get women to fuck with them because the simp behavior lets women be in their comfort zone. You understand what I'm saying? That's why women like simps. Simps let women be in their comfort zone. The drawback for women, though, is that because they're in the comfort zone, there's still no excitement or desire or like drive there to, you know, to deal with the guy. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, I got a guy here with me, so I could say I'm not lonely. You understand what I'm saying? That's what
to deal with the guy or to step their own level of game up as a woman.
Right.
As a woman.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
So basically, basically, Sims, they try all the shit to choose women, and women that are attracted to them, but they give them only starfish sex in the bedroom. It's not
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what. See, you got to understand something. A woman this is why I when I talk about guys who all the time pay for prostitutes and all that other shit, the reason that I get on that is because you have to understand that what prostitutes usually do is they do the bare minimum, because the bare minimum is really all they need to do. Because the fact that the guy is paying for it, like if he's a guy who can't get pussy at all without paying for it, him getting the bare minimum is like amazing to him. It's just like if you haven't eaten in fucking, a week and somebody give you some cold French fries from McDonald's, that shit gonna taste like heaven. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with sex when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? Like a woman giving him the starfish sex or just being on some shit like that. He's like, that's cool. You understand what I'm saying? I'll take it. You see what I mean? But he's taking it because that's basically his level. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he's not used to getting any usually. So he's like, fuck it, I'll just take whatever I could get. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. But I'm very surprised that for some reason, when you look what happened 50, 60 years ago, there wasn't such thing as simping. Now, what I see, I live in Lithuania, and in Lithuania there are simps, but they're not that simpy as, no offense, but men in America, especially in California, they're the biggest simps in the world. And I can't understand what happened there, because I look at old Hollywood movies, at basically old media, and I see that men used to be men. They weren't simps as they are right now. So can you explain what happened in those generations? Why men started to be such big simps? What happened in America?
Right. No, there was still simps back then too. It's just that, the thing is that we're in the feminist age right now. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it is right now. We got this is why we got a lot of dudes who they'll watch the stream and they'll get like, real in their feelings when Steve the Dean gets loud, or when Miles starts getting loud, they get all in their feelings because you know what I'm saying? Like
I know this, yeah.
Right. So men nowadays is very, very fucking they're soft. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? They're soft. So it's just, it's the culture now. You understand? Even the biggest rap artist, Drake, You know what I'm saying? He puts out a lot of soft shit, and I love Drake. I think his music is good, but that also influences that type of stuff influences the masses. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit that goes down when you have that type of energy, man. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, bro, I appreciate the call, my brother. All right, I'm gonna get a few more of these, and we got to get some more of these joints, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for the answers.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Bye.
All right. So, guys, calling numbers 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. So I want to get to some more of these behaviors so we can break down some of these. What's the next one I had on the list of the shit that I had? Okay, so yeah, so the next, we went through complaining and we went through the crying. Now, the third thing I have on the list is telling women your problems, okay? Telling women your problems. So like confiding in chicks and shit. Mm-hmm. Don't do that, guys. You understand what I'm saying? When you're telling women your problems, that's going to make you look weak and that's going to make you look unattractive. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, like we were saying earlier, the man is the rock. He's supposed to be the guy who's the person who's leading. You're the one that's moving in a certain direction for her to follow. So what happens is when you're telling a woman your problems, what you're saying to her is, hey, I don't have control. You understand of the situation, and I don't know what I'm doing. So what happens is that puts her on edge. You understand what I'm saying? Because she's looking to you for leadership. Like, hey, imagine this. Imagine when you was, I don't know, 12 years old, 13 years old, and your mom and dad came home and said, hey, son, I just can't take this. You know, I don't know what's going on at work. I think I'm going to get fired. We might not have anything to eat. Imagine how you would feel if your parents came home and told you some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Right? And mind you, you've probably been in situations where that was actually a reality, but your parents shut the fuck up. They didn't tell you all that shit. They just handled their business and made the shit work how it needs to work out so that you can continue to just do what you got to do. You see what I'm saying? So it's a thing where you don't want to tell these chicks your problems because it's basically saying, I don't know how to deal with life. You understand? Right. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, you can't tell them that shit. So keep, if you want to talk your problems out, call one of your boys and be like, yo, this shit's going on, blah, blah, blah. You know, what should I do or whatever? Do that with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got a therapist, do that with your therapist. Don't do that with the chick that you're in a relationship with. You see what I'm saying? They just can't deal with that. You know what I mean? So let's get another call real quick.
Yo, I'm headed to the gym, but I'm gonna try if I can get it on the phone.
All right, cool. Yeah, just come back in if you get. All right, bro. Holla. All right, let's get to one of these phone calls real quick. 978, what's popping? Who this?
Oh, Zachary from Boston. What's up, Locaria?
What's going on, bro? What's going on? Did you donate?
Yes, in Cash App, Zachary in Joga.
Cool. What's going on with you, man?
Okay, so I had a question. So basically, I have a girlfriend who everything is going good. You know, she's complying with me. Everything is going smooth. Mm. So she recently moved in with me because I live with my sister, and we've lived. Basically, she's moved in for about a month, but everything is going good. But the only problem that she has is in terms of like cleaning up. Basically, she's not neat, like, you know, in terms of cleaning up, making.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask. Hold on. How long you been with your girl? Like, how long y'all been together for?
No, basically, we've been talking for about 6 months. She was out of state, and then she got a job in Massachusetts, so she recently moved.
Wait, hold on. So y'all only known each other for 6 months?
Basically, yeah. She was from out of state. We were talking for about 6 months, and then about a month ago, she got a job in my state, so she moved. So she moved in. So I told her she could come and stay with me.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's back this up. Hold on. Okay, so you met this girl online?
Yes.
Okay,
I met her online.
So you met her online, and y'all were talking for like 6 months.
No, we met. She has a cousin in my state, so we met online. We actually met. We went on a date, and we hanged out for like a weekend.
Okay, and when did that happen? That was 6 months ago.
Hello.
Yeah. So
that was 6 months ago. So yeah, we met online, but we actually met. We went on a date, and we actually hanged out for the weekend.
Okay. And then she went. You said she went back to her state after that.
Yeah, she was. She was in Baltimore, and I'm in Massachusetts. So during those 6 months, we've been communicating. We have visited each other. She's come to see me. I've come to see her.
Mm.
And so it's like about a month ago when she got a job in Massachusetts, and she moved here. So I told her, yeah, you could come, because I live with my sister. I was like, yeah, you could come live with me.
So you live with your sister, and you told her to come live with you and your sister.
Yes.
And how many times have you seen this woman in person before you told her to move in with you?
Within those 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically when we met, we spent the weekend together, and then between that 6 months, we've seen each other about like 3 other times.
So you saw this woman 4 times, and you told her to come move in with you?
Yeah. Like I felt like we vibe really good and everything like that. So I took a risk on that end.
And when did y'all have the conversation that you and her are boyfriend and girlfriend?
Basically when she moved in. Like we kind of like talked about it, but it's like, yeah, we go together, but I didn't want to be like your mind. I didn't want to put that type of possession on her. You know, it's basically like, oh, you got a job here. Why don't you come stay with me? And, you know.
So y'all decided
I didn't kind of like put it together like.
So y'all decided.
Yeah, it's basically like.
Wait, so y'all decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend around the time she moved in?
Basically, yeah.
Bruh. Okay, so now what's going on? Now you're saying that she's dirty or some shit? Like she's messy?
No, basically everything is good. Everything like in terms of communication and everything like that, everything is good. But now that she's living with me, I'm beginning to realize that she's not basically, you know, in terms of, you know, kind of like making the bed, cleaning up after yourself, you know, those little qualities. I'm starting to see that she doesn't have that, and she's pushing for me and her to get like our own place, and I'm against that because she's not like the type to be clean. Because you know I'm very neat. Like before I leave my bed gotta be.
And wait, hold on. How's the sex?
The sex is good.
Okay.
I can't complain about that.
Okay, so I'm just making sure I'm like, okay, you hit it. But this is the thing. And so what's happening now? So you're saying she's all messy, and what's the issue? What's going on with it right now?
No, basically, like that's the only part that I'm trying to kind of like. I want to like kind of like the tip on how to condition her to basically to basically be neat, because it seems like in that type of area she's giving me a lot of resistance in that type of way.
Well, but yeah, of course she's gonna give you resistance.
She wants what?
I said, of course she's gonna give you resistance. You know why she's giving you resistance?
Why?
Because you made her your girlfriend in 6 months. It's not. Have you ever heard me say, don't make a girl your girlfriend until y'all been together for at least a year?
I have.
Right. So why'd you make her your girlfriend?
And are you on the Bad Boy membership?
Right. Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No, I'm not.
Yo, boss always know. He always know. This is the way you guys get on the Bad Boy membership ASAP. You know what I'm saying? But why? But I want to know, why'd you make her your girlfriend? That's what I want to know. I'm curious.
No, everything, like I said, everything was smooth in terms of cooperation, the sex, and everything. Everything like that, everything flowed down.
That's
nice.
how they get you. That's how they get you, bro.
Resistance in that way, you know. So like, I agree with you. Like I maybe was kind of too fast, but I felt like she was basically, if I was gonna take a risk, I felt like I was gonna take a risk with her.
See, that's how they get you, bro. So now you're saying she's all messy. She's not listening to what you say, because see, this is what you gotta understand. You would have found out that she was not gonna listen to what you say, and that she was, just basically uncooperative. You would have found that out just by speaking with her on some regular shit. And then once you recognize that, and you know that she wasn't changing, you would have never made her a girl.
Right.
But see, the problem is that when you make decisions emotionally about being with a woman, this is the type of stuff that happens. And see, and I'm gonna tell you the main reason why she's not listening to you and why she's not respecting you. The reason why she's not listening to you and why she's not respecting you is because you made her your girlfriend too early. And what happened is because you made her your girlfriend too early, what happens is that she doesn't respect the relationship because she got it for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
for example,
I got you.
For example, notice when people are in the street passing out flyers, right? Usually a person will take the flyer, they'll take that piece of paper, and they'll probably throw it away on the next block, right? But if you go to school for 4 years to college and you get a degree, they take that piece of paper and they hang it up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Now,
great analogy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, they hang the diploma or the degree on the wall because they actually earned that piece of paper. They had to do something to get that. The flyer, they didn't have to do shit. So they're like, what the fuck is this? I'm just throwing this away. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying when it comes to you dealing with women. You have to have them earn it or they're not going to respect it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is why I don't just be saying this shit just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. A lot of the issues you're going to have is because of that situation. So now understand that you kind of fucked up this whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? So there ain't really nothing else to do but charge it to the game or downgrade her. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. And she hasn't moved
in
like
I said, that's the only way that basically that's the main issue that I'm having is
and she moved in with him.
She said she moved in with him. So you said the issue you have is what?
But that's the point. She's pushing for me to actually just live together with me and her, and I'm resistant on that. But
so he said,
like I told her she could live with me because I live with my sister, but she's trying to get me to move in with just me and her exclusively, and I'm against that. Because I'm using it as a trial, just because I told her come live with me. Let's see how things goes. And
okay. All right, here it is. All right, yeah, shut up.
Hold on.
Shut up.
Go ahead, Bob.
Listen. So she moved in with you and your sister right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do the next time you see this woman. Say, bitch, I need you to leave my house because you're too messy.
Right. Facts.
And I don't ever want to see you again.
Serious.
Kick her out.
That's
Kick
true.
her out. Kick her out and start and get on the Bad Boy membership and start the process over again with a new woman, with a new female.
Right. Because sometimes what happens is you gotta throw the situation away because you fucked up. You understand what I'm saying?
That's okay.
That's what I'm talking about. So, because bro, don't listen. You can have your fun with women, bro. You can hang out with her, have sex with her, chill with her. Y'all could go to the movies if you want all that. But don't be giving a woman. Don't make a woman your girlfriend Don't give her a bunch of like girlfriend type of treatment. Don't be having her move in and do all this other extra shit when she hasn't earned it. And while you're dating the girl for that 12 months or 18 months, you have to figure out what you need from her. So for example, you're like, look, I don't like a messy woman. You understand what I'm saying? So if you dating a girl and you invite a girl to your house, right? And let's say you cook some dinner or some shit, you be like, listen, I'm gonna need you to do all those dishes. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to fold these clothes and do something. Like give her instructions, because then it's gonna show you if she's willing to do it or not. She's gonna do it if she's interested in you. You know what I'm saying? If she's complying, that's showing that she's interested in you and that she actually respects you. Then if a chick has been doing that for an extended period of time, and it's been like a year and a half, then you can make the girl your girlfriend. You see what I'm saying?
My girlfriend. All
right.
Okay.
Yeah, and listen. Don't feel bad, bro. But you really got to learn from this situation. You understand?
Right.
Don't feel bad, but try to really learn something from the situation. And where do you live? Where do you live?
Boston.
Boston. Okay. Cause you sound like you from like an African country or one of them like island countries, and I was gonna say, be careful trying to kick her out because she might do some crazy shit. Right. So you know what the fuck I'm talking about, like, cause bitches they'll fucking blow some dust in your face and then you know some shit will happen and you won't know what the fuck happened to you. But anyway, so tell her like it's Friday today. It's Friday now. Tell her she got till Monday to get all her shit out your house over the weekend.
Right.
And if she asks why, don't even tell her that it's because she's too messy. Tell her that you fucked up and you realize that you're not ready for her. And she's too messy.
Facts.
But yeah, like don't waste no more time with that girl, bro. Please. Even though the pussy's there and all that, it's not worth it. It's not worth your life. It's not worth the quality of your life to be with a disrespectful, messy bitch. It's not worth it, bro. Trust me.
Right. Facts. All right. All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Peace. All right, so let's get to 310. 310. What's going on? Who's this?
Hello?
Yo, it's poppin'. Who this?
Oh, hold on. What up, Lucario? Let me send it to you. I'm right here. I'm putting your name up. I actually got on the bad boy membership too. Give me 1 second, please. What up, Miles? What it do?
What up?
What's going on? So what's good with you though?
Yeah. All right, I just sent it right now. What's going on, man? I just sent something. I was just gonna call in. I'm like, man, hopefully he don't ask for a donation because I wasn't gonna have no question. I was just gonna tell you about. I just got on the bad boy membership. I just wanted to watch that game, King's documentary. But not only that, I also just wanted to tell y'all I ain't finished it, but shit, hey man, good shit, Lucario, man, niggas, real niggas, we appreciate that shit, man, shit like that, man. You feel me?
That's
just a gang of real niggas on speaking that facts and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a student of Dean's, but I found Dean through you. You feel me? But I'm like, man, I want to see that shit so bad. So I just got on that shit. You feel me? Hey, Miles, what's good, man? Hey, you did your motherfucking thing, Miles, on that motherfucker, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, talking that shit, man.
Right. Nah, that's real talk, man. I'm glad you liked it, man. I appreciate you being on the membership, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is what I tell guys, man.
Yeah, I just sent the donation too, man.
That guy's got to get up on
it. Me, but yeah, man, Miles, just think
Yo, I hear you, bro, man. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, this nigga Miles going there, man. Hey, that's when my nigga was a little chubby then. I'm like, look at Miles. He got a little weight on him, man, back there. That's what Miles was. He was there. Hey, Miles, he a little bit cooler now, but he still talk that shit. But hey, he was at that, man. Y'all dudes better be lucky, man. Miles, he cutting y'all some slack right now, man. Cause in the chat,
for real.
I used to be in the chat like, Miles, keep going in on these motherfuckers, man. Talk that shit, man. Fuck all that sauce shit.
Right.
Lucario, he more the cool. smooth person. He gonna cut you off the slack, and he got the patience. But my nigga Miles, man, I was looking like, man, I ain't finished it though, but that's what's up, man. Y'all got to get on that Bad Boy membership, and I can't wait to see the other shit the other product that you got on there, the spit or whatever, man, or whatever.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff on there. So yeah, check out all the other stuff too, man. Definitely
enhance my game. And shit like that. I don't mean to cut you off while you talking, but I appreciate it. I just sent the donation too. I didn't want to be stingy, but yeah, man, I like that shit, man. What I was gonna say. I couldn't really remember, but I was gonna say, yeah, man, y'all in the chat, let's talk about that last dude, man. Everybody don't have it all, y'all. You feel me? We all still a student of the game, man. Get off this helmet, man. Either y'all a student. You know what I'm saying? Let Lucario teach his class and teach his shit. You know what I'm saying? Get off that dude head.
Right? Yeah, we all learning. We still learning.
We all gotta start somewhere. He's way behind, but don't doubt. Don't. You know what I'm saying? Because when you really got bitches and you ain't down talking the next man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't gonna down talk. No, you just gonna look at it like just another motherfucker that just don't got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might laugh, but all the comments, some exit out comments, like clown and all that shit, man. Real niggas, we ain't doing all that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, man? Just you a student and you kicking back, trying to learn something from this live video. You ain't got to do all that to that dude, man. Shit, yeah, he fucked up. He moved in with a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Miles said, go there. Let that hang. Hey, bitch, time for you to pack your shit and go. Get the fuck out.
Right.
It is what it is. All that crying, fuck all them gator tears. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want no. Goodbye. You feel me?
Right.
I'm gonna actually call the police because you might be one of these crazy bitches that try to stab me or try to lie and say that he hit. You know what y'all know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
When it's time to cut a bitch off, y'all know bitches go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They go crazy because they losing something valuable. They losing dick. They losing attention. They losing time.
Right.
They losing shit. Ain't no telling. He ain't telling us everything. He might be paying food for this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You a valuable motherfucker. They gonna go crazy. Hold on. I'm losing my dick, my time. The attention to get me. Shit, he might be taking a bitch to work. He probably ain't even working. He loses some valuable. Bitches go crazy when they lose motherfucker like that.
Right.
He don't even know he got the power.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know he got too much power.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Facts.
You got power, nigga. You don't fucking know it, man.
Facts.
This bitch gonna go crazy, man. And he probably ain't even gonna know it. He gonna call in probably tomorrow or whenever you go live again. Yeah, Lucario, she tried to stab me and burn the house down and this and that and this and that. And motherfucker, you had power, you just didn't fucking know it, man.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
Y'all calling over power. Y'all already got it, man. Like it was something you said, Miles, like you motherfuckers is born winners, man. Y'all made it to the sperm cell, like you said on the fucking Game Kings, man.
Right.
So all you motherfuckers listening, y'all niggas got it, man. Y'all don't even fucking know it, man. That's why I'm talking this shit, because y'all over here talking about this dude in the comments and shit, man. Nigga, we all fucking winners, man.
Mm-hmm.
As a man, you should be proud, nigga. We got a dick between our legs, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna keep y'all up longer, man. I know your chat, you gonna end this live soon, but hey, man, keep that shit up, man. Keep speaking that shit, man. You got real niggas in your corner that's rooting for you.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Appreciate it, brother. Have a good weekend, bro. Be
man.
safe.
All right, I'm holla. Peace, peace.
You too, man, Miles. Appreciate it.
All right.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Man, dude, spin them facts. That's a real shit, though.
But you know what's crazy? It's like he watched the fucking Game Kings, and you could hear it in his voice that it did something to his mind, bro.
Right, exactly.
When he started talking about that shit, that's when all of the game that he started spitting started coming from there.
Flowing,
you know what I'm saying? Started flowing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I swear to God, like I'm offended sometimes when niggas talk about, oh, you know, these dating coaches, they be trying to scam niggas and blah blah blah. Like, bro, like I'm so sincere with the shit that we do. And that's why I get so like crazy about it, and then sometimes I yell at these niggas because it's one thing if you wanna, you know, diss a nigga on some, oh yeah, Miles is fat or short or whatever. You can do that all day, but don't disrespect the game, bro. Don't disrespect, like niggas live in their truth every single day. Don't disrespect that, bro. Nigga, cause nigga, how long we been doing this shit without getting paid?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, y'all niggas want to talk about that we just want your money. How long we been doing this shit without getting paid? We just started getting paid the other day, bro.
Exactly.
Half y'all niggas wouldn't even know us if it wasn't for all the time that we put in doing shit for free.
Exactly.
So I need y'all to understand that the shit we spitting, the documentary, the membership, everything we do is really to help niggas, bro. Like straight up and down. Like we are not playing any games, and it's not just about the money. It's just that logically speaking, we need the money so we can do what we continue the work that we gotta do.
Right.
But other than that, we doing it straight off of the love and the fact that we really believe in the shit that we say. Like, look at how you the nigga was talking about his issues with the girl, and he was like, yo, didn't you hear me say not to make a bitch your girl at least for a year? And
right.
He's like, you're right, I did hear you say that, but I fucked up. Like,
exactly.
That's real shit.
Exactly. It's like you see it in real time how when you go against the fucking rules of the game, this is the type of shit that happened. You know?
And how did I know he wasn't on the bad boy membership? I always know, like you said, I always know when they're not on the membership, bro. It's crazy. Like it's so real. I need niggas to know how real it is. That's why I had to holler at your boy yesterday about that disrespectful way he tried to come in talking about, oh, I watched some other niggas video. Now I'm trying to fix shit. Like, bro, like come on, son. The game is too real over here for you to be trying to fucking, you know, sabotage it with other niggas erroneous fucking information, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, like you really haven't figured it out yet that niggas a real deal with it, bro.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
You see Highway Pro trolling again. He said, yes, it's about the money, of course. You're getting ad revenue too. Actually, we're not because we don't have ads on here. You're optimizing the money by donating before call-in, but yes, money is not your only aim. The game is the game. You see what I'm saying? Like these dudes, and Highway Pro, you young, so I'm gonna give you a pass. You're only 23. I already know you 23. You're a young boy. You feel what I'm saying? But it's the funny, and let me say this too. Y'all have to start having a more positive relationship with money. You understand? That's the problem with people nowadays. That's what keeps you broke. You understand what I'm saying? When you look at it where you're like, oh, you guys are just trying to see, and it's the funny part. Even if somebody was just doing it for the money, right? There's still nothing wrong with that because if they're actually providing a service and it's helping people, but they're like, hey, I'm doing this because it's making money.
Exactly.
So it's still a give and get. So that's actually fucking like, you know, the law of the goddamn universe. You give and you get. You feel what I'm saying? Right. That's how it is. Because all money is a transfer of energy. That's all that shit is. You see what I'm saying? So the thing that guys got to understand is that when you're looking at money like that, where you're looking at it in the negative, when you're saying shit like money's the root of all evil and all rich people are like assholes and you know all that dumb shit people be saying, when you say that, you're actually blocking money from coming into your life because you're saying money's bad. You know what I'm saying? Right. So your morals allow you to make no fucking money.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Eddie Fuse because he always do that. You know, peace and prosperity in the comments, and he always do that affirmation shit, talking about, you know, bringing money into his life,
exactly,
and positivity and good energy, like that. Like that's what it's all about. Because if you don't even understand the logistics of money, then you're really not gonna understand anything we're saying, bro. Because it's because truth is about energy. It's about mindset. It's about where you're at. So if you have a negative mindset on money, then what else do you have a negative mindset on?
Exactly right.
Like what else do you have a scarcity mindset on? Like if you're thinking about money in a sort of negative way, then it's like you have a scarcity mindset about money. Then you probably gonna have a scarcity mindset when it comes to bitches. Exactly. Then you're gonna have a scarcity mindset about pretty much your own value. You understand?
Right.
And that's what I be trying to tell y'all to get away from. Like, get into a positive mindset. Get into an abundance mindset about yourself, about bitches, about money, about your whole life. Why? Because you want the quality of your life to go up. You want want the quality of your life to go up. Like niggas again complaining about hypergamy. Yo, hypergamy is a good thing because we always supposed to be getting better. And even if that bitch still leave you, the fact is you're still inspired to get better. That's what it's about. It's not for the bitch neither. Not for the bitch, but for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But, you know, these things, and shit, nigga, I just got to the gym and I'm about to increase the quality of my life again.
Facts.
You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? I ran my 4 miles today and I got on a live stream. I spit some game and I'm headed to the gym. You understand?
Right.
That's the quality of my life going up and up and up and up. You understand? So that's why when I hear a lot of shit with these niggas coming, I gotta just cut the short shit short and let niggas know what it is, bro. You feel me?
Right. Real talk.
But you know, all in all though, everybody have a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody that supports, that fuck with us, everybody that's on the Bad Boy membership, watching the Game Kings documentary and enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Have a good weekend. Holla at some bitches. No excuse. COVID is no excuse.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Go holla at a bitch. Put your mask on and go holla at a bitch. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, all right, man. Y'all be safe. Take it easy.
All right, Miles Amala.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace. So yeah, that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. Yeah. So we still going. I got another probably like 45 minutes on here. Let's get back to some of these behaviors. I think I got like maybe 3 more I could talk about on here on this list. So we talked about complaining, crying, telling women your problems. Now, the next behavior that's going to make you look weak, right, and unattractive is chasing women. Okay, chasing women. Now, let me explain to you what chasing women means, because guys get this confused. Approaching a girl and hollering at a girl is not chasing women, right? Trying to cold approach is not chasing women. You understand? That's pursuing women. Chasing women is when a woman is showing that she's not interested in you and you keep trying to make it happen. That's chasing. So, for example, an example of chasing women would be, let's say, like you had a girl's number. You found a girl, right? And y'all exchange numbers, and then you hit her up, right? And you say to her, yo, let's go out this weekend, right? And then she doesn't return your text. And then you hit her up and you say, hey, what's up? I just want to see what's up for this weekend. And she still ain't returning your text. And you send her another text. You're like, hello, are you there? That's you chasing her, right? That makes you look weak and it makes you look unattractive, right? So the thing is that whenever a chick's not reciprocating interest and you keep trying to get at her, that's chasing. You understand? Highway Pro say you're misunderstanding this on purpose. Just like many other comments, money is a great incentive. I agree, but you should be honest. That part of the reason is you are trying to make money. That's all. Oh my God. Highway Pro you're just call in, Highway Pro. I want you to call in. Call in. 516-387-1224. Call in, Highway Pro. Just call in right now. Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's get to the bottom of this. But yeah, so when you're chasing women, that's not going to make you look attractive. You understand what I'm saying? If you hollering at a girl and she ain't really trying to talk to you and she keep walking away and you keep running after her, that's chasing women. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that. Now, another thing that's going to make you look unattractive to women is cursing women out after they reject you. So if you're on some, like if you try to holler at a girl and she's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you, whatever, you're like, well, fuck you then, bitch. You understand? If you got that type of energy, that's going to make you look weak and unattractive. You understand? You're cursing her out. You're mad. You're pissed off. You're angry. You're upset. And you're taking out that anger and energy on her. You understand? Highway Pro, I want you to call in. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand how people who have a lot to say never want to call in. You got to stand on what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be scared to call in. We got to have a conversation. You got to, if you're saying something, stand on it. You understand what I mean? Exactly. Unique 79. He say he ain't gonna call in. He ain't gonna call in. Man, that's crazy. But yeah, that's the thing. If you cursing a chick out or getting like angry at her for rejecting you, that's weak. You understand? That's weak. Now, the last thing I have on this list right here, and I've heard guys say this a bunch of times, and I'm like, yo, this shit is super weak, right? Is, and this makes you look weak and unattractive, is trying to get revenge on a chick. Trying to get revenge on a chick. You understand? So I've heard a lot of guys, I remember even one time this guy called in and Miles was getting on him because he was like, yo, how do you get back at a chick? How do you get revenge? And Miles was like, what the fuck are you talking about getting revenge on a chick? And there's a lot of guys who think this way about, getting revenge on a chick. Trying to get back at her or get revenge on chicks, period. Because they felt like women did them dirty at some point in their life. So they're like, I want to, get revenge on these girls. That shit is goofy. That shit is goofy. Man. But guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. If you want to call in, that is the call-in number. Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure you guys get the likes up. Hit that like button, people. Get that shit going. Dada thinks that getting revenge, in your opinion, is a female trait. Facts. Yeah, a lot of women will do that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, dudes be on that shit. That shit is weak. That shit is weak. I'm like, man. So yeah, you got to understand that your behaviors and shit, that shit is going to affect how attractive, women see you. You understand? That's going to affect it. You see what I'm saying? That is going to definitely affect it. But yeah, so we waiting for Highway Pro to call up, even though he's most likely not. You understand? He's most likely not. Tay Punk, you said there's no need for revenge. Instead, be the guy with a lot of options who has better things to do. Facts. Facts. King Lig, you said, I know you're not supposed to get every woman, but how do you know when your game with cold approach and needs improving? Well, that's the thing. That's a good question. So usually your game of cold approach and needs improving, right? If most of the time, I'd say like 99% of the time, nothing's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're just really like if you approach 100 women, like 99 of them are not trying to fuck with you, then your cold approach needs improving. Sometimes there's a lot of different things that guys don't understand that causes you to not be able to attract women you cold approach, right? Like I talked about this before. I actually was I was walking in Times Square and I ran into this dude who he recognized me off of YouTube. I'm up here knocking my microphone down. He recognized me from YouTube. He's like, yo, Lucario, man, I've been, trying to approach some girls today and this and that, but, shit is going crazy, right? And so I looked at him and I said, bruh, your whole appearance is terrible. You understand what I'm saying? Like the dude had like a dusty looking jacket. You understand what I'm saying? His jeans look all like wrinkled and his shoes is all scuffed up and, dude didn't have a haircut. You understand what I'm saying? Like he looked like, if I'm gonna keep it real, he looked like a bum. So I'm like, dude, that's, what I'm saying? You got to clean that up. And if he cleans that up, then that's going to make him more attractive to women that he's approaching. Right? Then there's times where guys, because they don't know how to have a conversation, that's another thing where a woman doesn't want to stay in a conversation with you because you don't know how to have the conversation or carry the conversation. What most guys don't understand is that when you're the one starting the conversation, right, with the woman, which is when you're cold approaching, you're the one who's supposed to carry the conversation. It's not up to her to carry the conversation. You see what I'm saying? But let's get let me get 770. 770, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's up, man? My name is Arthur Wells. I was just texting the chat, man, just asking about vulnerability and all that, man. I'm a young cat. I'm only 19 years old and shit, man.
God,
I don't
19,
really
bro?
have that much experience.
You sound old as hell. You're only 19?
You said that one more time?
No, I said you sound old. You sound like you old dude. You only 19?
Yeah, I'm only 19. I'm in college and shit, man.
Okay.
I'll take that little, whatever, that 23-year-old, you know what I'm saying, since his ass is not going to call in.
Right.
I guess I'll be a young guy to call in.
All right, cool. So you said that,
you know what I'm saying?
So what was your question?
So I'm just in need of guidance, man. I don't know, like, how to like connect with a chick,
Oh yeah, hold on. Did you donate? Did you donate?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. Where, the Cash App or the PayPal?
Cash App.
Okay, cool. So what's the question?
Yeah, so I was wondering if, like, if vulnerability is like a weakness to women, and how can I explain to them that I don't have that much experience in like the sex life and all that, because I only had sex like one time, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know how to explain that. I'm kind of it's hard, to be honest. Right.
Well, this is the thing. It's not that vulnerability is a bad thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that you don't want to be when you're dealing with women, you don't want to be putting out certain types of information that doesn't need to be expressed to them, in certain circumstances. So you could be vulnerable in the sense of saying, let's say if you was talking to a girl and y'all were having like a conversation about life or whatever like that, and you could be like, yeah, when I grew up, I didn't really know my dad, so I had to kind of take care of the family and blah 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 blah. So you're telling her something personal, and you're being vulnerable by exposing and showing like stuff you went through. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You understand? But the thing is that you don't want to be vulnerable in a sense of like where you're crying on her shoulder because you're nervous if you're going to pass your college exam or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be that type of shit. Yeah. You see what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So you don't want to have that type of energy. You feel what I mean? But as far as you were saying that because you haven't had sex as much, so you've had sex before, right?
Only once, really.
Okay.
I mean, I'm damn near a virgin, to be honest with you.
Okay. When's the last? When did you have sex? When was that? When did it happen?
It happened in like my junior year of high school, and I'm like a sophomore in college right now.
Oh damn. Okay. So it's been a while. So it's been a while. Jesus. Okay. And so do you go out and approach women and talk to women? Like, what do you do?
Honestly, man, this whole entire time, I haven't, man. I just got on like this red pill quotation mark shit recently, man, just to get out this mindset, because, I just had enough of it, and I want to enjoy my college life.
Right.
So I just said enough is enough, man. It's time for me to put on my, my man pants on type shit. You know what I'm saying? And just like, I guess just get out my shell, because I used to be hella introverted and all that. So
yeah, well,
pretty much.
Yeah, the thing is, man, listen, you young, you in college. This is the time where you need to put yourself out there and interact with these women so you can start getting some experience under your belt. You feel what I'm saying? So
all right.
So the thing is that you have to start getting used to approaching women and talking to them and making things go down. So are you trying to do any of that? Are you doing any of that? Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're approaching girls? And how has that been going?
Yeah. I mean, it's been going cool. I mean, like, my thing is just, I can talk to them and have like a conversation, but when it comes down to like transitioning a conversation towards, sex and all that, I don't know how to do all that. That's like what my problem is.
Right.
And like having smooth transitions, instead of just looking corny and all that. And plus, I be thinking too much too. I be in my head a lot. Right.
Well, the thing is this: when you're talking to these girls, right, and you want to transition from just small talk into like flirting or whatever, there's a few ways to do it. And I talk about this on the Bad Boy membership. That's why I'll be telling you guys to get on the Bad Boy membership. I got a whole program on that specifically of how to transition into the, the flirting and the building sexual tension. But I'll just give you some.
I'm going to save up for that.
Right. So I'll just give you something simple right here is that, what you want to do is that when you're talking to these girls, you actually want to transition into flirting as quickly as possible. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you want to know is you want to know as quickly as possible if the woman is actually sexually attracted to you, right? And so when you're having a conversation, you can either have an abrupt transition or you can have a smooth transition, right? So an abrupt transition is when you change the direction of the conversation abruptly, meaning that you just automatically start flirting, right? That's an abrupt transition. Now, a smooth transition is when the conversation flows into the flirting. So that's a little bit more, I actually say that's a little bit more complicated sometimes than the abrupt transition. So I'll give you an example of each. So an abrupt transition is, let's say you're talking to a girl and, y'all just shooting the shit, regular shit. Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? What's your name? Oh, my name is so-and-so. My name is Stacy. Nice to meet you. What classes are you taking? Oh, I'm doing this, yada, 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 right? So you're just having a regular back and forth and you're saying, oh, when's your next class? And she's like, oh, my next class is at 2:30, right? Now, an abrupt transition would be after she says, oh, yeah, my next class is at 2:30, you would say something like, Stacy, listen, I can just keep looking at your eyes because they just look so freaking cute. You understand? So like you just went from talking about classes to talking about how pretty your eyes are. You understand what I'm saying? You just did it. You understand? That's an abrupt transition. So now you're going from small talk to flirting, right? So now by you saying that, you look at her reaction to see how she's reacting to you talking about her eyes are pretty. Is she blushing? Is she smiling? Is she laughing? Does she look nervous? So you're looking for all this stuff because that's going to tell you how she feels about you talking in that situation. And then what happens is, let's say she's smiling or she gives you a compliment, you understand? Or, she's responding positively to that. Then you just continue with the flirting. And then you say, hey, well, Stacy, listen, when you get out of class, we should hang out. Let me get your information. And you exchange information and then you hit her up. You see what I'm saying? So that's the abrupt transition.
Yeah.
Now, a smooth transition is usually when you're using something in the conversation to smoothly transition into the flirting, right? So this takes a little bit more of skill of paying attention to the conversation that's happening, or to also paying attention to what's happening in the conversation to use that to smoothly transition. So let's say again, I'll use an example again. Let's say if you were, let's say you were talking to, same girl or whatever, you're having regular small talk. Hey, what's up? Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then you ask her, you say, so Stacy, what you about to get into? Right. And then, she says some shit like, oh, I'm super hungry. I'm probably going to go get something to eat. I haven't had anything in my mouth all day. Right. So now that should be obvious. Oh, so right there, you could say, hey, listen, so do you really like having things in your mouth? You understand? So now you're getting into sexual talk. That's smoothly transition into sexual talk by using what she said to transition. You see what I'm saying? But that takes you paying attention to the conversation. Yeah. You understand? Or it could be something that she's doing. You understand? So let's say, for example, you're talking to her and she's like, I don't know, like let's say she's twirling her hair or some shit or whatever, or she's like, you know, making a gesture that's showing she's like interested in you or something like that. And then y'all talking and you say, hey, you know, I could tell that you're kind of feeling me because the way you're twirling your hair and smiling at me, you understand that, you know, that's kind of making me think you're thinking about some things. You understand? Like, so you're using the thing in the situation to transition. You see what I'm saying? So you either do an abrupt transition or a smooth transition. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you want to transition fast. You understand? So when you're having small talk with girls, when you're just shooting the shit, hey, what's up? My name is so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. You only want to do that for like a minute and a half tops. And then you want to go straight into flirting. And the reason why I say that is because a woman, she will talk your ear off and she will talk to you for a long time and still actually not be interested in you. So this is why you flirt to see if she's interested in you, which is why you have to transition. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, but what I'll say is you gotta practice you know, talking to more women, because the more you practice, the more it becomes second nature to you while you're having the conversation. Because what happens is what you say and what you do comes to you easier the more that you're talking to you know, to the girl or to girls in general. Because a lot of times what will happen is sometimes when you talk to a lot of women, you're going to start to see patterns. You understand? And this is what a lot of guys who are really good at talking to women understand. You're going to see patterns, meaning there's going to be certain things women say in general that you will come across in a lot of conversations you have with the women. So then when you come across certain things that they say and do, you already have things you done said and did to come back at that'll work in your favor in a lot of cases. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta you know, put yourself out there so that you can you know, be in those situations and know how to respond and react to get the best result. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, but you just got to get out there, bro. Don't be scared. Just interact with the chick. You understand what I'm saying? And keep doing it.
It's like that fear of rejection, man. Really.
Say it again.
That's really the main thing. It's like the fear of rejection.
Right. Well, this is the thing.
Like,
this is the thing. Understand. Listen. You got to embrace that shit. You got to understand that it's going to happen, and don't let that. See, look at it this way. Look at it this way. Think about this. Think about the fact that in order to get a girl to want to fuck with you, you have to get girls that's going to reject you. You understand what I'm saying? Understand that's actual. I don't want to get too deep, but that's the law of the universe. You have to get rejected in order to get accepted. You understand what I'm saying? It's impossible for it not to happen. You understand? That's like saying saying you don't want to get rejected would be the equivalent of saying, I want the front of my body without the back of my body. It's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like you need both in order for it to exist. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about it. The thing is, understand it's going to happen anyway, and just take it, brush it off. Just see that as the next step to getting the situation going. You see what I mean? That's what you got. That's what you got to understand. But just the more you practice, you'll be fine. And bro, you in college, you young, you got a lot of time to really get your shit cracking. So just keep doing what you do and you know, push through the fear and keep it going. I'll say this, because I have a program called Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less, which is only $7. You can get it on my website. It's mrlucario.com. So that program teaches you how to approach women, you know, step by step, and certain things that you'll do when you're interacting with the women when you're trying to make it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, all right.
All right. So make sure you check that out and get that shit cracking. All right.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
No doubt.
So let's get 260. What's going on? What's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's up? This is Dan. How you doing?
I'm chilling, Dan. Did you donate?
Yeah, I donate on the PayPal. I'm also on the Bad Boy membership. I recently just joined the beginning of this month.
That's what's up. So what's good with you, man?
Yeah. I see like a lot of young people calling in, and you said something about being 23. I'm actually 23.
Okay.
And
cool.
the kind of like to give you where I'm at, like the last couple calls, been like young college people.
Right.
And like back in like, it's like I fell off, like I'm not like cool anymore like how I once was. Like I used to like be cool with girls and stuff like that, and my mom would tell me like, yeah, what happened to you, yada da. Like in high school and stuff, I had a few girlfriends. Like my body count is probably like 8 right now, and I'm like 23. But like honestly, like I went on like a 3-year drought.
Damn. Okay.
Like from like 19, like from 19 to like 20, and like a lot of stuff happened during that time. I was like depressed, and I was like, my dad had passed. He like passed away, so I was kind of depressed.
Right. Sorry to hear that.
And then
bro.
I'm also in and I'm also in a small city, so like it's a lot of like social circle type game. So that was to my liking when I was in high school, and I went off to college and stuff. But now it's like I'm not in college. I just work for real, and like it's like I'm kind of like in a bad situation. Like I'm like I fell off. I feel like because I used to like get girls and stuff, and like I said, I joined your membership earlier this month. And another question I had, I recently, since I joined and started kind of listening to this content, I've been reaching out to girls like on online and stuff. So this is one girl I've been talking to, kind of. We hooked up like twice. I smashed her, and I'll be talking to her. Sometimes I talk about my life and shit, and I told her I was kind of bad at saving money. So she was like, well, how can I say this? She basically want to help me save money. So she was like, yeah, just give me, not give me, but like, we could do some, set up an account, or, I could hold it for you type shit. So I'm kind of trying to see if like that's kind of play, or if that's kind of like simpish, like. Cause she ain't my girlfriend. We just smashed a couple times. But, we've been talking for like maybe kind of through this pandemic. We've been talking about 3-4 months, So, like I said, it ain't serious, but like, I don't like, those are two things I had to ask.
So she said she want to help you open a bank account. Is that what she said?
Something, I guess, kind of like, because I told her like, like I'll be having trouble saving money, and because I have a pretty decent job, or whatever, one of the better jobs in the city, and that's why I'm like, damn, why am I not succeeding like how I should be? But anyway, I told her I was bad at saving money, so she was like, well, why don't you, just let me hold it type shit.
She said, wait, hold on. She said, she said, let her hold your money.
No, but it wasn't like on no trick, like simpish shit. It was more like, I'ma hold it, and then we gonna let it stack up. And then when you need it, you just be like, hey, I want to get like, basically like kind of setting up a bank account, but not really. I don't think she's trying to finesse me.
Hold on, wait.
At the same time, I'm trying to see like.
Hold on. So
what she means.
She want to help you open up a bank account. She gonna she gonna control the account, and then she gonna give you money when you want money.
See, that sounds too crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like that, but it's like that, I guess.
No, nigga, hell no. That ain't the move, my brother. That is not the move. How you? How that look? You asking a chick for your money? You understand what I'm saying? It'd be listen. It's one thing if you had a girlfriend or a wife or some shit and y'all was you had your finances together, and then you know what I'm saying, and you're like, hey, look, we're gonna divvy up the money this way, and we're gonna make, you understand? But even then, you still should be the one that's controlling your shit. See, you have to figure out your stuff on your own, right? And then and then outside of that, you could deal with her and then allocate stuff for her to do for you, not her doing stuff for you, not her dictating stuff to do for you. You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing for her to give you a suggestion. If she said, hey, you know, I know this bank account that you could go to this bank and they have this, you know, interest rate that is going to do this and do that, and she's putting you on to a certain thing, that's cool. But if she's like, hey, let me take control of your money, and no, that's not gonna happen, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? And it's some chick you just met too. That's crazy. You ain't even gotta be thinking about that shit.
No, I've known her since like high school. But like I said, we just started like smashing and hooking up like recently. Like, so I've known her for like 8+ years. So you know, I know where she lives. I know her mom and dad. You know, her brothers. You know, all that shit. So,
but still, even still,
but not that I'm thinking of doing it. That's not the main reason why I called. I just want to see how that sounded. Like,
right? But that sound crazy.
Does that sound like
hell? Yeah, that sound crazy. But go ahead. What else you gonna say?
Yeah, because like we in like this. Like, I watched the documentary, right? So it got, you know, Rosebud in it, and I listen to Rosebud sometimes too, or whatever. So I was trying to think like, okay, we in this new like age, and you know, like women is like really like, I don't know the word for it, but they just not how they was back in the day. Like, it's not like housewives and cook and clean. Like they there's a lot of boss ladies out here. So I don't know. Like, I was just thinking like, you know, because I like women that are affluent. Like, I like to have women that have goals and ambition, and that, like, you know, can do stuff for me, you know, type shit.
So wait, so where are you going with this? I want to know where are you, because what are you trying to say? Like, what do you want to happen? Like, what's your question?
Like, what do you mean? Oh, my question about like dating, or like,
yeah,
about this situation?
Like whatever situation you're talking about. Like, what are you trying to do?
Like, yeah, I called him before. He was talking about like, I need an agenda. Like I'm trying to, like, I'm an investor, so and I work a good job, so I'm just trying to.
You're an investor, and you bad with money?
Get rich.
Well, you're an investor and you're bad with money?
Like okay, like my money is never with me. Like, it's always in somewhere. Like, it's always I'm always trying to make it work for me. Like, but you know, like, say if you trade stocks, like,
bro, you sound like you're all over the place, man. Like, what specifically are you trying to do though? Like, what specifically is your situation? Like, what's the problem you're having with the chicks you fucking with?
Well, that's the second part of the question. Like I told you, like, I fell off until like this year.
And what made you fall off? How did you fall off? How did you fall off? Tell me.
Like, I just, like, after college, like after I left college, I only did like a year, and you know, just from there I went back to my hometown, and it's pretty small. It's like only like
no. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you again. What did you fall off from? What do you fall off? Like, what are you talking about? What are you specifically talking about? Fell off from what? Like, getting chicks, getting money? Like, what do you fall off from? Going to the gym?
Yeah, knocking females on a consistent basis.
Okay, and so what are you doing to try to get women right now?
Right now, as far as personal development, I'm trying to work on, you know, saving money and getting money up, and
No. I'm not talking about your money. I'm talking about what are you doing to get women, not saving money and getting a house. What are you doing to actually get women?
Really just asking them on dates, trying to get, like on far as online, I'm trying to ask them on dates. I'm sending them like locations to meet me at, like in local areas or, you know, public settings, you know, and, you know, just trying to like, you know, set up dates pretty much through like, you know, DMs, Twitter and Instagram and shit like that.
And how's that working for you?
Well, like I said, I just joined the Bad Boy membership, so I was really trying to hone in on learning, you know, how to go about it.
Well, I have all those, you know, all those things are on the membership. I got the social media joint, I got the 2 online joints, all that stuff on the Bad Boy membership. When did you join the membership?
I just joined October 1st, and I probably watched. Okay,
so you only joined like a week ago, bro.
13% of the videos.
So
I probably watched like 10% of the videos.
Right. So you gotta just dive into more of that, and then you know what I'm saying, you should be good, man. But yeah,
and I'm seeing it work. Like I'm seeing like the reaction as far as, you know, my code approach and stuff work better. You know, so. But I still ain't like not like nothing yet. Like,
well, yeah.
So I'm thinking like, should I like?
Because the thing is, you're not putting in no work. You haven't been putting in any work though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't this. Listen, you ain't gonna join the membership or look at a YouTube video or anything, and then end up, you know, smashing 30 broads in a week. You understand what I'm saying? You got to put in work. It's the same thing as like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta put some time in. That's all you need to do. You didn't fall off. You just ain't putting the time in. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you need to do now. You need to put the time in, and then you'll start to see some results. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, results.
All right.
Results. That's what I'm. But like, all right. One more question. Like, okay, so I was listening to you and Myron, and y'all was talking about like how to go to another city. So you think should that be an option too, like to visit cities like, you know, during the weekend or, you know, surrounding cities or something like that?
You can do that. You can, but before you even do all that, that's not going to help you out unless you're a little bit more well versed in getting women. Because the thing is that if you go to another city, either usually you want something set up there already once you get there, or you want to be able to know how to pull once you're there. So if you're not good at pulling, and if you're not good at really setting up anything, it don't make sense to even try to specifically go to another city unless in your city where you're at, there's nothing going on, right? So if you have stuff going on in your city, just stay there first and do what you got to do there so that you can get your feet wet and start to make shit happen. But if you're in a place where there's hardly nobody around or whatever, then yeah, it makes sense to go to another area to try to do the thing. But if you already got people in the area, don't worry about none of that yet. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get more well-versed into making shit happen first around where you at first. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I hear you.
But this is what you could do. Email me, because remember, you get to send me emails for free on the membership. So email me if you have any more questions. All right.
All right, bet it up.
All right, bro. Mahalo. Peace. All right. So 813, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, can you hear me?
What's going on? Who's this?
Yeah, this is Sean from Tampa.
Sean, what's going on, bro? Did you donate?
Yeah, I did donate. It's on PayPal.
All right, cool. That's what's up, bro. So what's good with you?
Yeah, so I actually have a situation with this one girl. I wanted to hear just, what you thought of it. So I got this girl that I've been hanging out with, or I guess dating,
right, for
10 months now. So since last December. And, I didn't know about this vetting process until I found out about you. So I kind of screwed up because I've been not consistently because of this COVID stuff, but since like May or June, I've been seeing her basically not every week, but here and there, like twice a week. So I've been inconsistent, and so just this past Wednesday, she basically sent me this, like this message where she's like she's just not feeling what I'm about, and then she's like, this isn't gonna work out for me, so we're gonna end it. And personally, I'm trying to keep her around because, being with her for 10 months, I kind of like the vibe, and I like hanging out with her, especially because I'm busy too. And also one more thing, she does also work at the gym that I go to, and I also work there part-time as my second job.
Okay.
And I'm trying to keep her around, so I'm kind of trying to see what really is the next move, I guess.
The next move? There is no next move. She said she didn't want to fuck with you, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so then you
move. Sound too much.
The next move is to talk to another girl. That's the next move. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if it's you don't want.
Yeah, because I was gonna.
Now go ahead.
No, because I was gonna say, like, I totally get, like, you should get, because at the moment this is the only girl I have. I'll be honest here, okay? I've been on the bad boy membership for like the past 2 months now, and I totally get, the idea and the mindset. And I'm trying to. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm trying to figure out why she's not want to fuck with me. I'm starting to think is it like I'm too inconsistent. So, like, the next thing I was gonna maybe even send her, if I just playfully send, like, if this is gonna work out between you and me, then like you mentioned, you gotta do A, B, C to become my girlfriend, kind of thing,
What? So wait, hold on. Wait, so you're saying you want to contact her to say she has to do this, and this to be your girlfriend? Is that what you're saying?
Right.
But bro, she says she don't want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, she's done. Like, you can't tell a chick, hey, you got to do this in order to stay with me when she already left you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing to do. She's gone. You see what I mean?
Right.
You got to move on.
I get what you mean, but like she's done this before, and I'll like scruff it off and say, hey, let's meet up and then talk about it. Then I'll be like, no, we're all good, and then we'll be chill for like 3 months. I think the same thing happened like in June.
So what happened in June? What did she say in June?
That's where I'm trying.
What did she say?
Yeah, she was basically like what are we, basically? Basically, what are we?
Oh, so she said, what are we?
Dating.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so she said.
I just told her we're just dating.
Right. And then she kept dating you, and
and I told her.
And then now she's like, she don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if it's maybe I'm being too inconsistent, because I said, like, I mentioned I've been seeing her here and there, sometimes twice a week, and I'm wondering if she's like, she's gonna be scared, basically fuck with me for too long.
Well, this is the thing, bro. This is the thing. If she's saying, "What are we?" at that point, right? That means that she was probably interested in a long-term situation, right? And you just said, "Okay, well, we're just dating," right? And then now what happened was, she is like, okay, I'm tired of just dating you. I don't want just that. So I'm a bounce. See, the problem was that when she said, what are we? You're supposed to let her know, hey, look, we're just dating. And if you're thinking about a relationship or anything like that, that's something that can happen later on down the line. Like, you got to let her know what the situation is and what she needs to do in order to get that position with you. But my question is, do you want her as a girlfriend though?
Yeah, so actually, that's what I did in June.
What did you say to her?
No, I told her we need to be dating longer.
Okay.
If things pan out the way I like it, and you can be my girlfriend, and we'll see each other more consistently. And then I told her there's a couple of things you gotta do for me. Because I know you mentioned things like, the girl should be adding to your life.
Right.
So I was being vague, but letting her know she's got to do some things. At the moment, I couldn't think of anything at the time, but.
And so when at this point, when she said, I don't want to deal with you anymore, What was that conversation like? She just randomly was like, "Hey, I don't want to fuck with you," and then just like stop talking to you?
No. So I hit her up like on Sunday, trying to see if we can meet up, you know. And usually she's super compliant, saying, "Yeah, that okie dokie, that works," kind of thing, you know.
Right.
But instead, she sent me this weird text saying, "Let's see. Yeah, I don't feel like driving to Tampa aimlessly to end back up at your place to fuck." Because she was getting off work, and I was gonna see her after work. So I just said, "All right, cool. Hit me back when you are free." And then she said, "Are you saying all you care is about fucking?" And I basically said, "Hey, listen, if there's a problem, we need to meet and talk it out." That's basically what I said. And then we meet Monday night instead of Sunday. And I basically let her know the same deal, the same thing that I said in July.
Right. And then
we're gonna be dating longer.
And then she basically got sick of it and bounced, right?
Yeah, she basically, then on Wednesday, she sent me this, long ass text where she's saying, "I don't feel respected. You're saying mean things," which I think this is all BS, but I think she's trying to, I guess make excuses to bounce. That's what I think.
Right. So you just gotta let her go, bro. Because she's not, listen, understand something. She don't really want to be a girlfriend. I'm gonna tell you that. She wants to be known as a girlfriend, but she don't really want to be with you. Because if she wanted to be with you, she would be with you. Period. You understand what I'm saying? So her making it an issue and her making it like a big thing and her like, "Oh, I don't want to deal with you anymore," blah, 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 is because she wanted you to give her that title, right? But she wanted the title more than she wanted to be with you. You see what I'm saying? Because she wasn't cooperating, wasn't listening. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. You got to forget about her. You understand what I'm saying? Forget about her, move on.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because she was already showing from before. Because if what you're saying is true, that you told her all this stuff and she still was acting all funny style, then then the issue is she's not really respecting the situation. Now, if you didn't tell her all this stuff and you were sort of leading her on or acting all like weird about it, then that's your fault. You see what I'm saying? But either way, the whole situation's fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? So what I say is the next move is to keep it pushing. You understand what I'm saying? Keep it pushing. Don't even, try to make nothing happen with her. You see what I'm saying? Because if she comes back and you're like, "Oh, okay, well let's be together as a boyfriend and girlfriend type situation," that's not going to work anyway, because now you're making the relationship contingent on the fact that she threw a tantrum. And then so now she's going to think she can do that anytime she wants something. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
okay.
So
that actually makes a lot of sense.
Right. Yeah. So it's already fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So you just got to keep that shit pushing.
Okay.
All right.
Got it. That makes sense. I was gonna send another text saying like, but no, you're totally right about the tantrum thing. What? So if a girl, so just one last thing. So thanks for everything. I just got one last thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm dating another. If I let's say this happens again, I'm dating another girl and she says, "What are we?" So instead of saying, "Hey, this needs to happen if you want to be my girl," what's the best thing to say with? Or
no, just tell her, look,
or say it. I'm just saying things out.
Look, this is the same thing. Look, what are we? We're dating. You understand? And then ask her, "What do you mean by what are we? Do you want to be more? What are you getting at?" She's like, "Oh, well, yeah, I'm thinking this, thinking that." Okay, well, cool. This is how I do things. If I'm with a girl and we click and she's following my instructions and we've been together for at least a year, maybe a year and a half, and then things are going well, then I will make that girl my girlfriend if we click and we make that happen. And she's the right girl for the position. If not, then it won't be that way. So now she has a fucking, guideline to follow if she wants to do that. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is the girl you're with just now, she wasn't following the guideline, meaning she was just bitching and moaning and complaining about not be in the position she wanted to be in. And see, part of what makes you, part of the thing that will be the thing that's going to make you say, okay, this girl is a good candidate for being a girlfriend, is that you want a girl who would have waited forever to be your girlfriend with a smile on her face. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of girl you make a girlfriend. Not the girl who's fucking bitching and moaning about, oh, it's taking too long. How come you're not making me your girl and that? But no, you're not going to be my girl with that attitude. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You want the girl who is, she's already happy being with you regardless. And then what happens is, because of that, you promote her to that position because she's showing she's worth that. You see what I'm saying? So when a girl is bitching and moaning about, well, it's been this long already, and how come blah blah blah, that's she's fucking up. You understand what I'm saying? She's fucking up. So this girl already showed that she's fucking up. So that's what you got to do. You ain't even and this is the thing. The best thing to do actually is don't even tell them that part. You don't want to tell them that part. You don't want to say, hey, well, don't start acting funny, whatever. Give her the space to act funny, to see if she will on her own not act funny. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So you'll let her know.
Right. That makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? So you let her know the guidelines, but what you do is that the guidelines are, hey, look, we dating until we get to that point. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. And then you know what I'm saying? You got to be on point up until that point, and then I'll think about this, right? And throughout all that time, shouldn't be no bitching and moaning. If she bitching and moaning, she ain't girlfriend material. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. You feel what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, that actually clears up a lot of things. All right.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother.
All right. Yeah.
All right,
thanks for everything. Take care.
I'm holla. Peace. All right, people. Hold on. What time is it? All right. I could take shit. Can I take one more call? What time is it? Shit. All right. I'm gonna take one more call, and then for all the other people in the call log, you'll call back. I have a call back first thing on the next show. Just let me know that you was calling from before, and I'll check the donations and the dates. Let me go to I'll go to 302 real quick. What's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, Lucario, this is Gabe.
What's going on, Brett? Man, did you donate?
Can you hear me?
What's going on? Did you donate?
I did.
What's good? So what's good with you?
I did through PayPal.
All right. What's going on?
So, give me a second. Let me just get my question out here because I'll make sure I got it ready for a second. All right. So, Lucario, how do you feel about the fake everything on? Okay. So what I mean is personally, me, I like women who are natural, per se, right? But can you train or influence a woman to stop using hella fake makeup, fake nails, and fake hair? Because to me, I don't like going after chicks like that. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is better to just go after the girl who ain't doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of necessarily trying to change the situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Because most of them ain't gonna do that. Most of the girls who is into the whole makeup, wearing a lot of makeup and all that, that's because that's what they like, and they not gonna really. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is what you got to understand. You're not really changing women. You're the most you can do is influence a girl to make her see things from your perspective, which could make her change it based off her own thinking. So what would need to happen is she would need to be down with the idea of, the fucking the makeup not being cool or the makeup being whack, which most women who like to wear makeup a lot ain't gonna do that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's better you just find a girl who's the type of chick who don't wear a lot of makeup or who doesn't care about it that much. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. You answered my question, man. That was simple enough.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. Peace.
No doubt. Now, you said just go on your website to check out the Master Approach.
Yeah, it's called Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less. It's on MrLucario.com. Just go on the store page and you'll check it out. All right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Peace. All right. So we got one more. Let me go to one more real quick. 813 what's popping? What's going on?
What's going on, man? This is LG from Tampa, man.
What up? What's going on?
I called a few times. First of all, two things, because back in the day when we used to call in, there was no donation. So I got signed for the Bad Boy membership, but how do I go about doing that donation? Because I want to take care of that.
Oh yeah. That's well, you can do that after the show because I'm about to head out in a second. But you just go on the top of the chat and it has the link for the PayPal or the Cash App. But what's good with you though?
So with the coronavirus and everything else, shit was shut down and whatnot. So now shit's starting to open up. I'm in Florida, so like all the bars are open to 100% capacity. I'm trying to go out and holler at bitches. So usually I've been practicing, like, my approach is easy now. I don't have so much approach anxiety. I could just go up. If I'm feeling myself fresh cut, I'm looking nice. But my thing is when I go up to bitches, because I'm trying to, work the room, I'll go up to, like I said, 2 girls, for example, with my boy, my wingman, and, I'll kiss the shit. I'll say, yo, I saw you from across the room. You look bad as fuck. Basic shit like, where you from? Blah, blah, blah. And after like a 2-minute conversation, I try to close the deal.
Right.
But lately what I've been doing is I feel like I'm not getting the success that I thought I would, because I'm coming up confident. I'm dressed nice, you know what I mean? So I'm like, what's the problem? Especially if I sound confident coming across, I'm shooting the shit. You know what I mean? Or oftentimes I'll see girls checking me out, so then I'll just go and approach that. But it's the same shit. So I'm not sure if you have any pointers or what the case might be.
I mean, well, the thing is this is, like how, like, is it happening in a sense like often now, or is it like, did you have success before and now it's not happening now, or were you always not having success? Like, did something change? Like, what's going on?
Well, like I said, I mean, before the coronavirus, shit was shut down. So now that things are open up, I can finally, interact with people. So I've been a little rusty, first of all. And then back in the day, it was like hit or miss. Usually, like, I would meet a bitch from like a friend or something like that. Or, I shouldn't really be doing it, but somebody I work with. Now I'm like trying to actually go out on my own. But then sometimes I bring my wingman. I'm trying to go out on my own just to, step my game up to the next level. So like I said, like when I'm trying to close the deal after like a 2-minute conversation, and I, start off with a compliment, I come up mad confident, I introduce myself, I get her name, and I shoot the shit for like 2 minutes. After the conversation is basic, I'm like, yo, we stepping to go out for a drink sometime. Yo, what's your number? They'll just say, oh, I have a boyfriend, or I'm sorry, no.
And how many? And how many?
So I'm not sure, like.
And when's the last time? What happened the last time you? Like, how many women did you talk to the last time you went out?
To be honest with you, now that you said that, it's a numbers game. Fucking last time I was with my boy, so we were walking around. There was a lot of groups, like birthday parties and shit like that, or like big groups. It's like an outdoor area where they have like, different stands. We get beer and get food and shit like that. So it's just people chilling outside. I know it's a lot of big groups, and then one person inside because it's like a bar area / restaurant. They're having a birthday party, so I couldn't really work the room, so I only talked to like 2 bitches.
So you talked to 2 chicks, and you talking about, bro? That's the problem right there, my dude.
I know.
That's the whole problem, my nigga.
Hear me out, though. Like I said, I'm not gonna make excuses. I could have probably talked to more bitches. Next time, I'm gonna question myself. But here's the thing, though. I've been doing that like a couple of times a week, even like. If I meet a bitch at Walmart, for example, or the gas station, that's what I mean. So yeah, that one night I only talked to 2 bitches, but I try to talk to about 5 a day.
Right.
At Walmart, the gas station, at the gym.
Right. Well,
the gym is like kind of tricky. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying, but I keep getting the same response.
Right. Well. Understand that it's still a numbers game because, like, for example, my dude Myron, when he talks about his average is 1 for 40, so that means out of every 40 women, he gets 1. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. Where that's what I'm talking about. Where it's actually that's the numbers game. You see what I mean? I feel like you need to up your numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need to up your numbers.
I see what you mean.
And, You see what I mean? And the thing is, you need to up your numbers, and that within itself, that's going to get more traction. But also probably up the frequency of how much you're doing it. Because what you have to understand is, and shout out to my dude Eddie Fuse, he talked about this too. You got to give yourself time to get hot. Meaning, for example, let's say, and I think you used this example before, like if you have a hot pocket and you put it in the microwave and then you turn it on and every 20 seconds you stop it, right? And then you're trying to eat it or touch it, it's not going to get hot. You got to keep it in there and keep it going until it gets hot. So you just said the other day you was out with your boy and y'all was just walking around, chilling, and so when you do that, you're cooling yourself off. You're making your shit cool down. Getting hot means that when you out there, let's say you go out there by 10 o'clock or whatever, right? You talk to one girl at 10:05. You talk to her for maybe 5 minutes, right? Then 2 minutes pass. So now it's 5 minutes has passed. It's like 10:10 or some shit. Then another 2 minutes pass, and you should be on another girl. Then 10:17, another girl. 10:25, another girl. 10:30, another girl. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep going to get yourself hot. You got to keep it consistent. So the more time you take away between each woman, that's you cooling yourself down. You understand what I'm saying? Which is going to make it harder for you to talk to the next girl. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
That's what it is, right? So you got to make sure you're doing it more consistently. You
what
see
we're
what I'm
saying?
saying? No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you got to do.
What we're saying, you broke up.
Oh no, I was saying that this is why you got to do it more consistently. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, like I try to go for 5 because I remember I watched the video like you and Miles did, and Miles was talking about approach anxiety, which is saying, start off small, you know what I mean? Like a small compliment here and there. And then, once you get good, then try to do at least like 5 approaches a day. Right now I'm not working. So man, I should definitely up myself and stop bullshitting myself and step my game up. So maybe instead of doing 5 a day, I could do 25.
You can do as many. You can do as many
right now because I'm jobless because of Corona.
Right.
So there's really no excuse.
Right. You can do as many as you want. That's the thing.
I live in Tampa, so there's shit all over.
Right. Exactly. Do as many as you want. I'm just saying that's the thing. You gotta. The more the better. You just gotta make it consistent, and that consistency is gonna make the interactions that you're having with each next woman even more stronger. That's the thing. You see what I'm saying? And so that right there, that energy is different versus if you're just kind of like, because when you pause and you take time out and you do it, that makes them a little bit more half-assed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of like doing layups in basketball. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Like you're gonna do layups before the game. You're gonna be rusty.
Exactly.
And then like last thing, Michael, just in terms of like what I'm saying though, like when I'm coming off, I give a quick compliment that I keep it pushing. Is that like bad? Like should I be more sexual or during the first interaction, I don't really have to do all that?
Wait, say it again.
Like what I'm saying is like when I'm approaching and everything else, and when I introduce myself, so like I said, if I see a girl by herself, right, minding her business, I'll go up to her and be like, "Yo, miss, like you look bad as fuck." Like I saw you from across the room, so I had to introduce myself.
Right.
So I'll give her my name, she gives me her name, and then we're vibing. And I'm like, "Oh, where do you live?" She lives close by. I'd be like, "Yo, let me get your number real quick so I can set something up so we can link up." And then oftentimes I get that answer. That's why I say, is what I'm saying that, or is nothing really?
And what answer do you get? What answer are you getting from her or from them in general?
Like I said, usually it's like bullshit, like, oh, I'm engaged or I have a boyfriend. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sometimes they got boyfriends. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes they actually do got boyfriends. And the thing is, even if they don't have a boyfriend and they're lying, that just means they're not interested. Again, which is why you got to play more of the numbers game. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think. One of I think your main issue is really numbers game because you're not afraid to approach them. You actually can talk to the girls. You're not afraid to be, flirtatious with them. So your thing is a numbers game. I think that's your main issue. You're not playing enough with the numbers.
What I'm saying.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not really what you're saying to doing. It's just more the you got to talk to more chicks, bro. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
All right, bro.
Like I said, I'm gonna let you go.
Appreciate the call.
And then if I want to go for the donation, you said just go to like Vicario PayPal.
Right, it's right on the top of the screen on the chat. It's right at the top, of the screen. If you're watching the live stream, right on the chat part, right at the top, it's highlighted. All right.
Okay, because I usually watch you on my Roku TV. So should I open up my laptop?
Oh yeah, you have to watch it on.
I'll be in the chat room automatically.
Yeah, you got to watch it on your computer. That's what it is. But you can still get it because the repeat will be there. But I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right, man.
Peace. All right, people. It's about that time. So, appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Also, make sure you guys get these shirts or get these hoodies. Submissive Women Are Sexy. So if you're, in a state or wherever where it gets chilly and stuff, you can get yourself a nice warm hoodie. You feel what I'm saying? These hoodies are on point. Also, make sure you guys get the books. How to Have Sex 2 in a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Go to MrLocario.com to get your copy today. And that's pretty much it, people. I'm out of here. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Later.